Hello, welcome to Cards by Kate Fletcher. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm struggling with what to call today's video because although technically it's a haul, I don't want to call it a haul. That feels too crass and callous. What I'm going to be sharing with you today are items that I have brought back from my aunt's house. I've been away up to the Isle of Mull and I've had to clear my aunt's house. So the items I'm going to be showing today are things that I have brought back to use for crafting or to pass on to others. So let me jump in and see if I can get through this without some tears. So the first thing I found, there were so many baskets, like I can't even tell you. So I've just picked a few and I thought these would be really nice. Like you could do these as a gift. You could put tissue in the bottom and then fill it with gifts and wrap some cellophane around. I just thought they were really fun for that kind of thing. So I've got a few of those. This one is actually my favourite. I think it's a really fun shape, really interesting. So I have 3 of those. Next up, I found these. So I think these are those like drawer scented type things, and that's obviously a tea light holder, and I'm not really sure what that came off of, but I actually thought, like, I can use them for their intended purpose, but I also thought they would be good for adding interest for when I'm photographing my projects to put on Instagram or, you know, my Facebook page or something. So I picked them up and thought I would decide what to do with them when I got home. So I had those. I also found this. It's really pretty. I don't really know what it was for. I'm not sure if something was maybe standing on it at some point, but I just thought it was really pretty. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that, but I've brought it home anyway. Next up, I found some little bags, which I thought were really cute. Actually feels like something's in that one, which I hadn't realised. Oh wow, that's so beautiful. Honestly, I had no idea that was in there. I am so happy I found that. That is right up my street. Okay, so apparently I have a necklace as well. I just saw the bag and thought it was really pretty. I didn't feel anything in it because I was just grabbing these kind of bags when I saw them. Really happy I grabbed that one. I also found this bow, which had obviously been on something, but I thought that would be good maybe on one of those baskets or, you know, top of a box or something. So I got that. I also found a wax seal stamp. Now, who knew? I never knew she had one of these. Now, I don't know what that says. I am assuming it's a Z, a really fancy Z, because her name was Zelda. But I don't know. I was going to put my little wax stuff on and stamp it out on video, but I think it'd just make the video too long, so I've got a lot to get through. Now, I know this is just a bag of rubber bands, but you know, I thought it'd be really useful for my journal. I use traveller's notebooks in there and the rubber bands are always breaking, so I thought, well, I will grab a bag of rubber bands and then I have an endless supply when I need them. Next up, in a carrier bag, I found all of this. These are like loads of different kind of beads, all different colours, super fun. I thought these would be great for shaker cards because some of them are really small. Others are quite large, but I have got some friends that have got into making charms and things, so I might send them to them. Also got some like little diddy sequins and things. And then we have some embroidery threads and things like that. So it's quite a lot in there. I don't know what this is. Okay, this is obviously something she was making. Okay, so it's like a flowerlet. There's the drawing here where she hadn't quite finished it. But she did also make butterflies. So I'll just show you really quickly. These are some that she had made. That's a brooch that obviously could hang on a wall. So I've brought some of those back. She had a craft shop in the village and it was called Cottage Crafts. So obviously she made stuff to sell in the shop, but she also bought a lot at the trade fair as well. Next up is a pretty large item. So this is still in its box. I don't think she's ever had it out. It says spicy shelf, but I just thought this would be great for storing craft items. On the back it does show craft supplies being stored on it, and I just thought, you know, that would be really useful. So I brought that home and I'm going to build that. I did bring a lot of furniture home as well. I won't be showing it in this video, but it will be in a future craft space tour. I did already partially film a craft space tour, but obviously now it's all going to change. So let me know in comments, would you like to see what I've already filmed and then have an updated version, or shall I just start from scratch and do it all from the beginning? Well, let me know what you think in comments. So I found some really cool items as well. Not necessarily crafty, but just really interesting. So these are really, really old. This one is a little pocketbook wrapped in brown paper. And if we lift this up, it says Samuel Robert Harrison with Uncle Something Love, April 25th, 1848. 1848. And then look, literally full. There's a page missing there, which is a shame. Full of drawings. I just thought that was really interesting, and although this has no sentimental value, like I've never seen it before, I just found it in a box as I was going through things. I just thought because of the age and the really nice images inside, I just thought I had to bring it. I couldn't leave it behind, and it's quite small, so it's not like it takes up loads of room. But isn't that interesting? I just find this fascinating. I found loads of stuff in a bureau as well, which is currently downstairs. I'm still going through it, but I don't know about you, I find it really hard going through things. I think it's just going to take me some time, to be honest. So I thought that was really interesting. I just thought I'd share. And then I found this. This is a map of the Bramham Moor Hunt. And again, this is really old. Never seen it before. Oh, I don't think it's all going to fit into the shop because it is so big. But this had a date on it. I can't remember where I saw the date. It was like 1874. But it's literally, it's huge, and it is a map of basically Yorkshire. We've got Wetherby, Knaresborough, Harrogate, Tadcaster. It's just, I was just fascinated by that. So I brought that home as well. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I couldn't leave that behind. Okay, let's show you some crafty things I did find. First of all, I found this pack of notebooks. They were in a drawer, never been used. There's a pack of 3. Looks like 2 lined and 1 plain. Would I use them myself? I don't know. I've got so many notebooks, but I thought they'd be good for friend mail or giveaways, that kind of thing. So I picked them up. She wouldn't want things to go to waste. So yeah, there is 3 different designs in there. I found loads of brown paper. So this one's never been used. This one is just dusty, I think. And then I also found 2 rolls, and I thought, you know what, that is so useful. So I brought that home. I also found a load of wrapping paper. loads of gift bags, all of which have come home. I found so much tissue paper as well. These two haven't been opened. They actually have unfolding flower buds in them as well. So there's the green and the pink, and I just thought that was really useful. I mean, I don't know who would turn down tissue paper, to be honest. Some of it's a bit discoloured, but I think that adds to it. I think it's pretty cool. So there's some tissue paper. Also found some large padded envelopes that have never been used. Can always use those, so I thought I'd grab those. Some more tissue paper. Next I found these. So this is a journal which, like, I must have picked it up and looked at the back because it didn't look written in, but actually, so she started writing something. There's the prayer of an aging woman there, and then she's written a few different things by Kipling and various other people. There's also a recipe for elderflower champagne. So I actually thought I would use this as a journal. It's plain pages, but I'm going to leave her bits in the front. I just think that's quite a nice thing to do. So that's the journal I found. And then I found this. This is a diary from 1993. It's a Monet one. Now, when I flicked through it, I literally just kind of flipped, and I thought, you know, I could use these pages on cards. I could literally pull these kind of things out. And then it's not till I got home and started actually looking, I realised she's used it to record events as well. So it's not just a day-to-day like appointments diary. At various points in here she's written notes. So 19th January, weather better, went to Oban with joy, had my hair cut. It's like, great, well done. There was some really interesting notes, something about a trip to see the puffins. Just trying to find it. I won't be able to find it now. Was it here? No. But she has put, like, she's been somewhere, had a picnic, she's had a chat with someone. It's interesting, but I can definitely use these pages on cards. But I think I'll be checking first that she hasn't recorded a memory on the back, because I'd like to keep the memories, if that makes sense. So I got that, but it kind of came with the extra benefit kind of gift of having her memories, so that was quite nice. I found this tin in the kitchen. So I do remember this tin. It's a tin I have seen many times. But it's just so beautiful. I couldn't leave it. I've emptied it. It's not got anything in it at the moment. And I don't know what I'm going to put in it right now. But I just love it. Just, isn't that gorgeous? It's obviously a Christmas one, looking at the scene. But I just love it. So I'm going to use that for storing something. Just not sure what at the moment, but I had to bring that home. I just think it's beautiful. Next up, I found so many cards. I found cards that I had made and sent her. I found cards that I had made and given her that she hadn't got around to sending. I found cards from other people. I found loads of cards that she'd bought and not used. So I've brought them home. I'm going to do some in giveaways. I'm going to give some to the ladies up the yard. Some I might keep just because I like the pictures. I don't know. But this one's really interesting. This is a card. Just says greetings inside. But it's Japanese brush pen, apparently. It's really, really pretty. So it has got an envelope as well. Then I'll just show you some of these cards. I haven't obviously put any of the ones I made in this bundle. I've just got the cards that she had bought, but there are so many. I need to sort all the envelopes out as well. But look, there's just so many different note cards, notelets, cards, just all different designs. It is crazy how many I found. So these are all like birds, Japanese bird designs. And we go into these like arty ones, which this is Snowfall Toloisk Oaks. So this is actually on the island, so a local artist has actually done that one. This is, looks like the same artist. So okay, so these are all in the bleak midwinter odd turn mold. Yeah, so these are all done on the island by a local artist. They are quite good fun, very different. That is Tobamori. We have a puffin card. We just have some random cards. What's this? Oh, paper pad. Got some thank you cards. That is a postcard that's on the island. Oh, that actually has writing on the back. Won't share that. See how many cards there are. I think some are definitely going to have to go to the yard. These ones handmade on the island, so I grabbed those as well. These are, I can use these as toppers. They're like cats. Another postcard that I can use. Sorry if you can hear the noise outside. Next door's kids have just come home and they are super noisy. So there's loads and loads of cards. So while I'm just flicking through these, let's have a hidden giveaway. And I will put some of these cards in, and I'm going to show you some artwork and stuff in a minute as well, and some photos, like proper photos, and I'll put some of those in as well. It'll be a bit of a mystery bag of bits, but because it's a hidden giveaway, let's do it. That all you have to do is mention in the comments cottage crafts. So don't make it obvious that we're doing a giveaway, just make sure it's in your sentence in the comments somewhere, cottage crafts, and I will pick a winner at random. Obviously you do need to be a subscriber to join in, and if you have your subscription things private, that's not an issue at all. Just make sure you've emailed me a screenshot of it. That will be absolutely fine. And yeah, I will send you some of these. What else do we have? That's quite cute. Fair trade, apparently, these ones. Fair trade elephants, and we have some butterflies, all different ones. Some more handmade on the island. Oops. These are like watercolour ones. So as you can see, I have a lot. Also, to be in the giveaway, you do need to be over 18. Okay, next thing to show you, I found a whole wicker basket, which is at my feet, full of craft stuff. So the first thing I found are these crystal stones. Now obviously she had lots of these for displays around the shop, and then she also had a lot of crystals hanging in her house, but I thought these would be great for when I'm photographing my cards for Instagram and things, because they're not your standard flat ones. They've actually got dimension to them, so I thought I would bring those home. I also found some flat round ones. I do have loads of these already, but I just thought I'd bring those as well, save them going to waste. I've grabbed string. I just thought it was a useful thing to have. I mean, you can easily colour that with inks if you want to, but it's just useful to have string, isn't it? So I've got that. I have grabbed 2 pairs of scissors. Bit random, but you can never have enough scissors, can you? Some more thank you cards here. My aunt loved Siamese cats. She had many through the years, so I was not surprised to find those. So she liked to paint, and I found a lot of artwork. I have a whole folder beside me that I'll get to in a minute, filled with artwork and photographs. But I thought these would be good to cut down and put on cards as toppers, and then just put a sentiment as a really simple card. So that's a couple of them. We'll get to more in a bit. There's a art book here. Lovely Disney sketches. I assume she's done all of these. I just thought they were really cute. They were in the they were just in the basket, so I bought it. But they're really cute. So there's that. What else is in here? There's lots of these. Cartridge Sketch Pad. I'm not really sure. Does anyone know what a Cartridge Sketch Pad is? Also available in the range hardback sketch pads, watercolour and aquarelle pads and pastel pads. But I don't know what a cartridge sketch pad is, but it's like empty. So obviously I'll be able to use it, but I wasn't sure what medium I could use. So if anyone knows what a cartridge sketch pad is, definitely let me know, because that would be super helpful. Another picture that she's done. That was one of her cats. What else? I loved this. This I'm going to keep because this is her fireplace. This is all really old, thick stone. I love this whole wall in the front room. So I'm going to keep that because it's always will be a reminder of that lovely wall. So just show that. Loads and loads of sketch pads, more cartridge pads. What's that? A test and cartridge book. Like, I don't know what these are. Most of these haven't even got anything in them, so I need to find out what they are so I know what to use on them. Then we have this box here, which contains, I need to open it. I can't remember how I open it. Now, I don't know when these were last used. These are all watercolours. And I know she would definitely approve of me bringing all this stuff home and using it, and using a lot of her stuff for crafts. So she would definitely agree. She was a big advocate of my cards and my crafting. And like, I used to make her a certain number of Christmas cards each year, and then she used to pay me, which I didn't like her doing, but she insisted, so what can you do? But had she still had the shop, I think she'd have been selling my cards. Let's have a look. It's another watercolour set, really nice. And there is more watercolours there. Pencils, another tin full of watercolours, just so many, honestly. There's a palette, and that's quite fun. That's like a little pencil. And then there's just so many paintbrushes, more than I could shake a stick at. So there's a few other bits in the basket, but you get the general idea, I think. So I bought all those at home. She would definitely approve. She'd probably have heart failure at the fact I showed you some of her artwork, but you know, I think it was actually quite good. Now let me show you this folder. So this folder is not going to fit in stock, so the folder is not going to fit in shot, so I've just pulled out some of the images. But these are watercolour paintings that either her or someone else has done around the island, and I just thought they would be great for cutting down and putting on cards. Some of them are massive, like this one. I'm not going to get it all in shot. I believe that's Aris Mains, which, if you know the island, you would know where that was. But it's on the main road going from the ferry into Tobermory or to Deveg. So that's huge. I think some of these would have been things that had been going to be sold in the shop and then didn't sell or whatever. But I think some of these will look great as cards. Yeah, so this one was priced up at £20, so this was obviously in the shop at some point or another. This one was not done by Zelda, it's signed by an artist, but it's really cool. Same as that one, that is not one of hers, but I just thought they were great. Like this one I could cut down and just use those as toppers. Same with that one. And that one. Again, this one's pretty big. I think some of them I will put up around my house, if I'm honest. And some of them will get used or gifted or what have you. Some of them are sold. The frames are coming away, but you kind of get the idea. That's beautiful. There's two of those. This would have been a photo that was in the shop. The River Ballet, so that's near the village of Deveg. And we have the sheep looking over the hill in the snow. That is one of the locks on the island. And I think that's all I'm actually going to show you today. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a few of the items that I've brought back, and I hope you can see the crafty potential in a lot of it. Let me know in comments what you think. And also let me know what you think about the craft space tour. Do you want me to put up what I had already filmed and then do another one later on? Or shall I just start from scratch? Because it's all changed. Let me know. I would love to know. I hope everyone is keeping well, and I hope you are all crafting. So I will be back soon with some more videos, and until then, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.